This is what I came home to today. Packages from Amazon for stranded units. All of this stuff I have to store. Well, I have to bring to the storage unit, and this is not it. I'm pretty sure there's more to come. This is just some of it, but hopefully this is the most of it. This is crazy, man. They really try to destroy my business, man. So, okay, if you have been watching, late October last year in 2024, I got a loan from Amazon for $50,000, which I had intended to use for buying inventory so I could have a great Q4. So my goal for Q4 was to hit 100K in December, which was going to be my first 100K month. And I was really excited about it. And as soon as I got the loan, I quickly started spending it on inventory. And by late November 18th, after I spent, I would say about 90% of that money, right? On top of that, I utilized money from my other credit cards to buy even more inventory. So I would say I summed up a total of around 60K-ish in spending. So right after I spent all that money, November 18th, I wake up to all of my inventory stranded on the website, right? So the thing is, what happened was late November, I would say around November 19th, Amazon went through and swept up a lot of people and regated their accounts in a lot of brands. I saw a lot of people on X, a lot of other people on Facebook while I was going through forums who were hit and faced by the same issue, all while others who weren't going through that, some other sellers were actually getting hit with Section 3, right? So if you're not aware, if you don't sell on Amazon, regate is when Amazon restricts you in a brand that you used to be able to sell. So the way the Amazon platform works is that every single brand on Amazon, not every single brand, but there are a lot of brands on Amazon that you need permission from the brand owner to sell, right? But a lot of sellers, me included, have been able to get ungated through brands for certain brands by using retail receipts, which I don't know. I feel like it's a great area. Some people say you can do it, it's fine, it's okay, and it works, right? But at the same time, for the longest I can remember, Amazon usually requests for invoice when you try to go for when you try to get ungated for a product. Usually Amazon will ask you for invoice, not receipts. So I mean, hey, if everybody's using receipts, I use them too. Hey, whatever, no biggie. So in my case, right, I got regated in Nike, New Balance, and Puma, which were Nike made up most of my inventory. Puma and New Balance was just the way as I was trying to diversify, because for the longest they had a regate situation earlier last year around May, I think, where and August as well, where some sellers got regated in Nike as well, but I wasn't one of them. I wasn't affected. So I was like, okay, cool. But being aware that was happening, I started taking an interest in trying to diversify into other apparel brands, New Balance, Puma as well, because I had already started selling those in the past. But for this reason, I don't know why, I also got regated in Puma and New Balance. And so that pretty much was, I would say, about 70 to 80% of my inventory, which sucks because now I have all this inventory stranded and I can't sell it on Amazon. So basically now I'm stuck with all this inventory and I have to figure out how to get rid of it, right? So going back, I'm thinking, okay, what are my options? My first option, I would have to say, is, okay, the first thing that came to mind was, all right, maybe we could sell these off to someone else, right, who can sell Nike. Sadly, in my circle, I have about 2 other people I know who sell on Amazon. They are unable to sell Nike. So I'm like, oh, damn, screw it. So now I'm stuck with all this inventory that I have to figure out a different way to get rid of, right? So the other alternative for me that I could think is to liquidate my inventory, but how? So the first thing I could think of was eBay, right? Listing everything on eBay was, I could probably get back everything, but I already knew in the back of my mind, moving to eBay, I'm going to experience some extremely slow sales. And secondly, I'll probably have to drop my prices so low to the point where I am going to lose money, which, you know, that's pretty much the case. If any business is liquidating, that's usually the case. They're not liquidating to make money. Usually they're liquidating to get money out. And if that means losing money, okay. The thing is, you just want to control how much money you're going to lose, right? So that's where we currently are right now. So the thing with Amazon is once your inventory is stranded, you can't really leave it in there forever. You have to get your inventory out. In some cases, they'll destroy it if you don't set your rules correctly on the platform. But in my case, I have my rules after 30 days. If any inventory is stranded, ship it back to my house. And that is what you guys saw at the beginning of the video. So now I have all of this inventory. It was about 1,000 units, I believe, or close. I think it was around 800 units that were sent back. At this point, I only have about 80 units left that's still at their warehouse that is going to be shipped back to me still. But so far, most of the stuff that was stranded has been shipped back to me. Since I did get regated, I would say within the first week of being regated, I started listing everything on eBay. And from day one of listing those, I started making sales. They weren't extremely fast. I'll say I've been averaging the past 30 days about 2 to 5 product sales daily on average. Up to today, my sales for eBay from November 19th up to today has been a total of $7,659, and selling costs $1,902. What's not included here is additional shipping and other fees such as prep center fees that I had to pay since some inventory was sitting at the prep center, and for them to ship it out for me, I have to pay for a label and also pay for their service of packing and shipping it out for the customer. The other problem that comes now is that since everything is coming back to me, I need to have somewhere to store it. And honestly, over here at my house, everywhere is crowded. There's no more space, so I have to get a storage unit. All right, so the thing is, we want to set everything up right here. I think I'm gonna get everything on the floor on this side first, and then over time, probably within the next month or two, just bringing a shelf here to start stacking everything up. But for now, I'm just gonna put these on the floor just to try to save some space, and then we're just gonna bring everything in little by little. So yeah, let me just do that. That's a 10 by 10. The other one that I currently have is a 5 by 15, so it's like literally the same size, just this one is much wider, and it's not too far from my current storage. All right, so the point of this video really was to just show you guys where I currently am right now. And I'm not the only person who was affected. There's a lot of other sellers on the platform who were affected, and honestly, if you're going through this, I'm just trying to share some information, what I'm going through, so that way maybe you could try to, fix yourself up the same way. The good thing for my situation is that, I wasn't 100% invested into that brand. The mistake was majority of my inventory was that one brand. But however, the remaining inventory that I sold were high priced kitchen appliances that I was selling for like 100 units a piece up to 300 units a piece, which gave me a lot of money right now. Most of that stuff is sold, and after all those sales for the remaining of November to December, currently I am around $1,500 available to spend. $15,000 that I currently have right now to spend. And after putting in a lot of thought, I've decided to continue selling on Amazon, so I'm definitely getting back into it. I just started putting in a few orders the past couple of days, and even though right now my sales are looking atrocious for the past couple of months, I also have sales coming in through eBay now, which is a second channel that I plan to keep and continue selling on. Only thing is, once I'm done liquidating, or not even once I'm done liquidating, while I'm liquidating, my goal for eBay is to do thrift products, or basically used products that I could flip for high ROI to make up the money that I lost through the liquidations as I continue to sell on Amazon like I was doing before. But this time I can't sell my top brand, Nike, which is okay. I'm fine. I've only been ungated in Nike for 1 year, and I've been selling on the platform for a while now, so I'll be fine. I'm not worried about being able to sell without having to pick Nike is not an issue for me. I'm just gonna stick to the kitchen appliance stuff, which was my secondary category that I was doing pretty well in, and I understand a lot of those products. So that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward. Just continue pushing through Amazon and eBay, and currently I'm still trying to get I'm still trying to get approved to sell on Walmart's marketplace. And once I can sell on Walmart's marketplace, that's going to be my secondary selling outlet aside from Amazon. And then the third is going to be eBay. Or I think I might just focus more on eBay since I could get higher ROI. Amazon is kind of more of like, I already know the system, so it's easy for me to pick products out that I was already selling and just keep doing that. In terms of the kitchen appliance stuff. So that's my plan moving forward. If you guys are going through the same issue, maybe try doing that. Put some stuff on eBay, the stuff you can't sell. That is the best case scenario. I think would be if you have a partner, somebody that you sell along with. Try to sell those to them. If they could sell your stranded inventory for you, you could get your money back much quicker that way. So that way you could reinvest and re-strategize into a different way of selling. But honestly, to be honest with you, as shaky as the platform is currently, because a lot of people actually are leaving the platform, and I would say the best thing moving forward is not to be 100% Amazon. Clearly, everybody knows this at this point, and it's not safe to be 100% Amazon. You have to be in, just like it's not safe to be 100% eBay or 100% Walmart. Because if that's your only stream of income, if they shut you down, you're completely out of business. And in some cases, you don't get to come back. So I think it's wiser to, move from different. If you can start on one platform and try to create a team around it to be able to move to a second and a third, I think that's going to be ideal. And eventually in the future, if more platforms open up, maybe try like Target. I noticed third-party sellers could sell on Target, but I know they're probably super strict on who can sell on Target, as well as Macy's. I've noticed some listings on Macy's are also from third-party sellers. So more platforms in the future will be opening up to try to imitate the way Amazon runs its business, because that's the biggest competitor in the market, and they're doing it good. So why not copy what they're doing? Which is good for us, I believe, as sellers, because now we're going to have way more options. And if you're able to master one market, move to a different, and learn the products there, I think you'll be well diverse to be able to move forward and sell on all those platforms. And also for me, the future plan is to get into wholesale. I've been thinking about it heavily. And I think brand direct wholesale, where you have permission from the brand owner to sell certain brands, is probably the best way, because Amazon is really brand focused. And if you don't have the proper documentation to show that you're approved to sell a specific brand, you're really putting yourself at risk to lose that stream of income that you've put so much energy in building. So further down the road, hopefully this year, I plan to do wholesale and get into that market. And I already have, somebody I'm looking at to be able to help me get into that. Of course, I'm going to have to pay for mentorship, but at the same time, education is not always free, and you have to keep growing. You always have to keep learning, pay for invest in yourself pretty much. So that's my plan. Further down the road this year is to get into wholesale, brand direct to be specific, and just try and learn and figure that out, so that way I could be able to utilize that method on both Walmart and Amazon as well, and just focus on flips on eBay, where I could get high ROI products. And we'll see how that plays. Maybe I'm gonna spread myself too thin and just pull back, or we'll see. I don't know. That's the plan for now. And so basically I'm chatting on too long now, but If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up on the video. And if you guys learned something, give me a thumbs up as well. Sub to the channel. I will continue to be posting videos to update you guys on my process and progress as I'm going along through this journey. It's been pretty difficult for me, I'm not gonna lie, but I'll say the main reason is just, I keep getting these setbacks and stuff. And the second part, I'm not gonna say it, I'm gonna say it for another video, but I know exactly why I've been stagnant, and I think it's a good thing if I share it with you guys in a different video so you guys don't make the same mistakes that I've done. But anyway, if you guys stuck to the end of the video, please sub to the channel, give me a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed the content, or if you learned anything, or if I provide any type of value to you, please give me a thumbs up on the video. And until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and be easy, be breezy, and peace out.